gentlemen, welcome on the field in the Premier League 2, the under-21s sides of Leicester City and Wolverhampton.
To you from Wolves TV for tonight's Premier League 2 action from Agra Stadium in Kidderminster. Ian Sharp's still in charge of the under-21s, with James Collins helping out Steve Davis with the first team. And he's made 5 changes to the side that last featured, and there are some senior names involved. Matija Sharkic comes in for his first Premier League 2 appearance of the campaign. He'll be between the posts. Joe Hodge is back involved. He's been amongst the first team group. There's also Gerson Mosquera, Connor Ronan and Chem Campbell. That's the Leicester lineup for today. 2 names to look out for on the bench: Cian Pennant and Terrell Pennant, the nephews of the former Premier League footballer Jermaine Pennant.
Number 9, Tawanda Matswanis. Number 10, Will Alves. Number 11, Zach Booth.
Wolves only the 1 win in the last 5 in all competitions, though it was an impressive 4-1 victory over Spurs. They were narrowly beaten in a 5-goal thriller by Manchester United last time out. 2 late goals from the home team turned things round after Harvey Griffiths and Jack Hodnett looked to have given Wolves a promising position. Beaten by Port Vale in the Football League trophy. There's been a number of senior players who've been involved in first team duties. A lot of matches have clashed. There's been a relatively young group. Tonight, any more senior players involved. They'll hope for an impressive performance against the Leicester team, who are 5 without a win in Premier League 2. A hefty 7-0 defeat to Fulham last month. Also beaten by Sheffield Wednesday in the Football League trophy. So Leicester ready to get us underway. Tamanda Mazwanise is stood over the ball, and we're underway. Premier League 2 action on a Monday night. Wolves will be relatively happy with the way they've adapted to life back in Premier League 2 Division 1. Last time they met Leicester, they were on the end of a heavy defeat. Last time Wolves were in this top division, pre-COVID. It was James Collins' first game in charge. Now things have changed. Campbell will settle for the throw. Mosquera's ball. Campbell looked to have been caught. He has stayed down, Chem Campbell. There's Lembakisa. Get another chance to try and work it forwards. Ronan, Griffiths, nice turn from Harvey Griffiths. Harkin looking for the continuing run from Griffiths, and he draws the foul. Chance to try and deliver the ball in. Wolves were 2 stood over it. Options in the penalty area. Nice little flick on at the near post, but unable to get it on target. A good opening opportunity. Wolves had runners going near post and far post. Deception by Pond to Sharkic. Fraser's header unable to be controlled by Harkin. Put in by Birtwistle. And a good ball. And this is Fraser. Support arriving in the penalty area, and in the end, Leicester defend it. Had to wait for players to arrive there, Nathan Fraser. Ronan stood over the corner. Harkin is there with him. High delivery. Griffiths couldn't quite get on the end of it. Hodge allowed to turn. Campbell. Hodge being pressured by Henry Cartwright. Quick forwards by Braybrook. Away by Pond. And Birtwistle settling for the throw. Sharkic with the ball downfield. Campbell was trying to get underneath it. Griffiths, that's a good ball to try and release Lembakisa. Support from Campbell. Mosquera, Lembakisa. Nice turn. Was looking for Fraser. Quite thread it through. Fraser a little bit loose with his pass. Pounced on by Shane Flynn. This is Zach Booth. Up against Mosquera. Pond is able to get it clear. Campbell's done well. Now Fraser. Again a chance to try and force his way forwards, but good covering defending by Sammy Braybrook. Ronan. The weather has turned. You might just be able to hear it pouring down now. Goodness me, it's not very pleasant conditions. Mascarata Pond. Griffiths. He's done really well. Support from Hodge. And now Campbell. It's Chem Campbell. It's a good block. It comes back to Griffiths. What a strike and what a start. Brilliant finish from the under-21s top scorer so far this season. He adds to his tally. An instinctive strike from Harvey Griffiths gives Wolves the lead. Chem Campbell's effort, it fell nicely to him. There's the help of the post, but it's pinpoint finish. Almost unsavable from Harvey Griffiths. He moves on to 4 for the campaign. It's 2 in 2 for him as well, having scored at Man United last time out. Also against Crystal Palace and Brighton back in August. A really good opening period. What have Leicester got in response? Pressure being applied from Wolves. The weather not getting any easier. Lewis Brunt. Finding Tom Wilson-Brown. It's easy for Sharkic. Ronan has had to do well, but you can see now this deluge starting to have a little bit of an effect on the pitch just for a moment. The ball not quite running as smoothly as it was before. All still trying to play their football. Griffiths, the Pont. Whistle. Fraser just had to turn maybe the wrong side. Ball up here, running the ball out of play. This is Ronan. Now Campbell. Strong, powerful run again, and not a bad ball in. Well dealt with for the time being. Lembakisa Now Hodge. Ronan having a dig from distance, and it wasn't far off at all. He's got a powerful strike on him, Conor Ronan. He's had a frustrating season so far. On the substitutes bench many times for the first team. Yet to get his opportunity. It's been 5 years and 7 days since Conor Ronan last played a first team game for Wolves. He, like Chem Campbell and I guess Joe Hodge now, and Gerson Mosquera, man on the ball, looking to prove their worth. Burwhistle. Clever pass. Harkin. Couldn't force his way through the gap. Good pressure from Griffiths though. Wolves at the moment are pinning Leicester in. Appy's header away, only as far as Ronan. Gets it to Campbell. Has support. Ronan to Lembakisa. Now Hodge. Campbell. Twisting and turning. Wolves almost just toying with Leicester at the moment. Now Hodge. All bounced away from Harkin. Skimmed off the surface as well. This is Wilson Brown. Good pressure from Wolves. Hodge. Griffiths. Strike blocked by Wilson Brown. Mosquera lifting it to Ronan. Ball's very much in control at the quarter hour mark, but that was a bit loose from Conor Ronan. Will Alves. Great tracking, brilliant defensive work by Harry Burtwhistle. Sammy Braybrook carrying it forwards for Leicester. Booth. Challenged by Mosquera. Weather's not easing up too much just yet. Mosquera. Gets it back from Pond. Campbell. Lovely crossfield ball. Harkin. Spotted the early run of Ronan. And still going here, Conor Ronan. And trying to just squeeze it into the near post. And saved by Arlo Doherty. Showed really good strength there, Conor Ronan. Looked like he'd lost the opportunity. Well, the forecast was for light rain showers. This is anything but light. And the forecast suggests that it's not really going to ease off until tomorrow night in Kidderminster. As Ronan finds Pond. Fraser knows he won't get on the end of that. Goal kick Leicester. Braybrook. Griffiths doing the closing. He's got away from him as well, and now options, one of which was Maswanise. Wolves did enough defensively. Alfie Pond did well. Loose from Burwhistle. Cartwright. Braybrook. Oh, Booth. A little bit too straight, that attempted through ball from Leicester. You can see a lot of spray coming up now. Whenever that ball is played along the deck. There's Lembakisa, Ronan. Pitch has done very well to handle the amount of rain that's fallen in the last 10 minutes or so. A lot of investment from Wolves has gone in to help Kidderminster in the last couple of seasons since the under-21s or under-23s as they were then made the move from the new Bucks Head at Telford. The Wolves have a relationship again with Wolves women. The under-21s played there against Tottenham a couple of weeks ago. Again, this is nice play from Wolves. Campbell. Always a willing runner. Lembakisa with the support. A little bit of a heavy touch from Campbell. Mascara and Maswanise colliding. Pond had already won the ball. Campbell. Good strength, just outnumbered, but the pressure forces the mistake, and Griffiths to carry it forwards. This is Harkin, but we're still arriving, and he just hesitated a moment there, Lee Harkin. Had to play a slightly different role this season, Harkin, than the majority of the last campaign, where he was the main central striker. The emergence really of Nathan Fraser and his promotion from the 18s to the 21s. Forcing Harkin into a slightly wider position. Could get a goal against Stockport in the Football League trophy. Long ball. Rather aimless from Leicester. Mosquera, confident enough to go infield into his penalty area to Sharkic. How about that for total football? It might well still lead to something more. Birtwistle. Well, from one end of the field to the other, from one corner to the other. Confidence and composure. Conor Ronan now with an opportunity to try and pick out a gold shirt. Ronan's delivery comes to Campbell. Griffiths, Campbell. No panic, lovely football. Campbell, Griffiths, Campbell again. Can he pick someone out? Nearly. Oh, so nearly. It needed Appiah to clear it. Well, he's not wasting his opportunity. Get some game time, get some minutes into his legs and show exactly what he can do, Chem Campbell. The interplay with Harvey Griffiths there was absolutely sublime. In swinging delivery. Good header at the far post and Fraser, it's in. Wolves get their second. No less than they deserve. Nathan Fraser pounces from the set piece and it's Wolves 2 left. Goalkeeper will feel like he could have done more. Perhaps should have done more.
Goal scorer for Wolverhampton Wanderers, number 9, Nathan Fraser.
Only his second Premier League 2 goal of the season for Nathan Fraser. He's had a long wait as well. He scored on the opening game. 7-1 defeat to Chelsea. How impressive of Wolves being in their recovery from that game. It looked like it could be a really long campaign back at the top level of development football. A young group of players mainly who have been blooded for a couple of seasons in Division 2. As Campbell comes racing forwards. And still, oh, so close. Look at the rainwater now. Standing water on the pitch in that corner. Ronan did well. Hodge to Mosquera. This is all Wolves. Harkin. Looking for Birtwistle. Well, they'll be desperate for the rain to ease and for this game to be okay to go to completion, because the way Wolves have played so far, they have been utterly dominant. Hodge to Birtwistle. Campbell. Still Campbell. Had a chance to try and slide in Lembakisa, went back to Ronan instead. Hodge. Harkin giving chase. McAteer with him. Well, this was Chem Campbell. Superb effort. Last time these two met at this level, Leicester ran out 5-1 winners. Could well have been more that day. Chem Campbell actually got a very good consolation for Wolves. Mosquera. Here is Campbell. Last time he faced Leicester at this level, he was only just breaking into the under-21s or under-23s as they were. Now a fully fledged first teamer dropping down. Lembakisa. Will be a Leicester free kick. The only other survivor, by the way, from that day, it's not left the club on loan or permanently. Hugo Bueno, an unused substitute. This is Appiah. Likes of Luke Thomas and George Thomas and Keane and Dewsbury Hall played for Leicester that day. Mosquera. Campbell. Appiah with interception, but Campbell gets it back. And a chance to try and run. Harkin. Coming in field. Enough of a block in there. Griffiths. Campbell taking a tumble and getting the free kick. Connor Ronan with the opportunity. It's well within his range. It's Ronan. Straight to the goalkeeper. Hit the target, made the keeper work. Not quite enough to add a third. Good pressure being applied by Fraser. This is Campbell. Little drag back for Connor Ronan. Oh. Head in hands, looks to the skies. Big opportunity goes begging. With almost 10 minutes to go at the end of the first half, Wolves have got two. Legitimately, they could have had a couple more. And I'll hope they don't give Leicester a route back into this game. They've been utterly dominant. Thankfully, the weather has eased. McAteer. Pond stuck with him, kept his eye on the ball and wins the free kick. Pond considering leaving it for Sharkic. In the end, he will. Goalkeeper hasn't had a lot to do. I'll hope it stays that way. Remember Kisa. Campbell. Was a touch fortunate to get the throw. Appears header unchallenged. Comes through to Maswanise. And then Bakita and Mosquera combine. Ronan, lovely drop of the shoulder. There was a good ball out to the feet of Harkin. Birtwistle racing up on the outside. Delivery in, oh, and again close to another opportunity. Arlo Doherty did well. The Wolves have been so good. This is Booth. Support from Braybrook. Plenty of gold shirts back behind the ball. lengthy spell of possession for Leicester. Shane Flynn going backwards. Good pressure being applied by Ronan, and it forces the mistake. And Makisa gets it back from Ronan. Lost possession to Booth. Now Mazwanise. Good positioning from Griffiths, not fully clear just yet. Mascara's header. Flynn can't bring it down. Braybrook. Good defending though from Pond, and Hodge is there. Just a moment or two of alarm. Maybe another opportunity coming for Wolves. Harkin. And again, it's the speed of which they've gone from one end of the field to the other. Never panicked. It looked like Leicester might be able to force an opportunity. Fraser made the run. Tight situation. Pond first to the loose ball. Now Mosquera. That's when he say a full-on grip of his shirt. Referee allowed it to continue. Here comes Braybrook with an opportunity, and thankfully the wrong side of the post. First and only opportunity that Leicester have crafted so far, and it's taken them the best part of 40 minutes. Braybrook in behind for just a moment, maybe enough pressure from Alfie Pond. They cannot afford to allow that to continue too many more times. Don't want to spoil now what's been an excellent first half performance. Zach Booth. Mosquera. Ronan on the turn. Now Campbell. Allowed to drift infield again. Hodge, Campbell, back to Pond. But whistle to Harkin. Hodge has plenty of time and space. Wasn't able to pick the pass. Tries to make amends and slows down the attack. But we're still applying pressure, as will Griffiths. McAtee able to turn in field. This is Lewis Brunt. You can hear the rain is starting up again. That's not a bad delivery in. Mosquera's clearing header. Ronan gets away with it really. Braybrook in with a challenge. Shane Flynn is the player down in the corner. And he will need some treatment. I don't know whether you can see in the top of your picture just how much rain is coming down again. The ground staff will be keen for the players to get off and try and do whatever work they can in certain areas that have started to look a little waterlogged. Seen some crazy conditions that this team have played in over the last 18 months or so. Some might remember a game last season just about made it to the 90 minutes with horrendous fog that fell down over Agborough. With about 2 minutes to play, both coaching staffs were told by the officials that the linesmen or the assistant referees could no longer see offsides. Decision was made to finish the game as best they could. No added time was played. Neither side were that keen to play on.
That's 2 minutes added time.
We're going to have 2 minutes still to play here. Wolves having a very comfortable Monday night so far. A little wayward by Mosquera, but Burt Whistle is there. On no nonsense, looking for Fraser. And he'll give chase again. Doherty with the clearance. That's a nice take. Sliding challenge came in from Wilson Brown, and then a inexplicable mistake gives Wolves a corner. Connor Ronan amongst a torrential downpour with 4 to aim for. Griffiths close to getting on the end of it. It'll come to Campbell. Cleverly. And lovely ball back out to Ronan, and the officials have seen enough. And some very soggy players will head for the dressing rooms, with Wolves very much in control of this Premier League 2 fixture tonight. Harvey Griffiths with his 4th strike of the season opened things up early. Nathan Fraser with his 2nd of the campaign. A scrappy finish, but he won't mind that one bit. Wolves, much the better team, will be much the happier team. Hopefully there's more to come.
don't know what bow, don't know. Touch them up and go. Oh, cha-cha-ching-ching. Here comes the step up. I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up the crew in the area. Still living like that. Na 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 na. Yeah, man. Somebody. Na 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 na. Right. Here comes the step up. I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up crew bow, yeah. Still living like that. Here comes the step up. I'm the lyrical danger. Big up a crew in the area. Still living like that. Here comes the step up. I'm the lyrical gangster. I'm a living of a danger. Still living like that. Hey. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. I am not your homie, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. You don't know me. Yeah. Time is money, so don't open mine. Seeing up with my girls, I'ma have a good time. Step back, we chit chat, killing my vibe. See, you can't get too much of a good thing. Swamp here dressed up in the finest things. Well, please hold your tongue, don't say a damn thing. See your iPhone camera flashing. Please step back, it's my style, you're cramping. You here for long, go no, I'm just passing. Do you wanna drink? No, thanks for asking. Ooh, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. I am not your homie, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. You don't know me, yeah, ooh, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. I am not your homie, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. You don't know me, yeah. I mean, we can throw shapes together, but it doesn't mean you're in my circle. Yeah. Cruise through life and I'm feeling on track. If you can't keep up, then you better fall back. Cause money look better when I see it all stacked up. Ooh. See, you can't get too much of a good thing. Swamp here dressed up in the finest things. Well, please hold your tongue, don't say a damn thing. See your iPhone camera flashing. Please step back, it's my style, you're cramping. You here for long, go no, I'm just passing. Do you wanna drink? No, thanks for asking. Ooh, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. I am not your homie, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. You don't know me, yeah, ooh, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. I am not your homie, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. You don't know me, yeah. Just know I'll get what you want, what you want, what you want. Tell you what you don't know. I get what I want, what I want, what I want. See your iPhone camera flashing. Please step back, it's my style, you're cramping. You here for long, go no, I'm just passing. Do you wanna drink? No, thanks for asking. Ooh, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. I am not your homie, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, nah, nah, yeah. You don't know me, yeah. You don't know me,
gentlemen,
Thanks,
welcome
bud.
back the teams of Leicester City and the U21s.
That's where you're at. Going down a bumpy hillside in your hippie hat. Flying
So a couple of changes for Leicester at half-time. Need confirmation of those details shortly.
when your tires are flat. Silver lining. Anywhere you go, little baby, I see your sun is shining. But I will make a fuss, though it's obvious. Flies are in your big suit, baby. They're waving at me. Anything you want is yours now. All enough for free.
Lee Harkin getting us back underway at Agport. Wolves have been the better team in that first period by a long way. And they'll hope there'll be more goals to come. Referee was happy enough to let that play initially. Ronan finding Birtwistle. On's ball a bit too long.
Half-time substitutions for Leicester City. In midfield was number 2, Henry Cartwright. Replacement number 14, Kelechi Chibuizi. Also in midfield was number 8, Shane Flynn.
Here's a chance, perhaps. It's going to fall to Fraser. Good save. Comes to Harkin. And another really good save.
And final substitution in midfield was number 9,
Arlo Doherty with some superb stops.
replacement number 16, Kian Pennant.
Assistant referee might have a problem here. Telling them to keep warm as the Wolves medical staff come to help. There is a fourth official that could take over if needed. And it's not often you see this. And this is turning into quite a lengthy stoppage, and players will do their best to try and keep warm. It doesn't look like our assistant referee did enough stretching during the half-time period. Looks like his evening might be coming to an end. We'll have to go through the process of getting mic'd up. All the communications are right. So as we wait for the officials to be ready. Looks like it's actually a triple change for Leicester at half-time. Cartwright, Flynn and Maswanise all going off. Cover, and then Cian Pennant and Terrell Pennant both coming on. The Pennant brothers. Brunt for Appiah. Bond. It'll be a Leicester ball. That's a nice turn. Opportunity for McAteer, and he couldn't quite curl it and bend it enough to try and trouble Matija Sharkic. It was Cover, one of the players who came on at half-time for Brunt. This is Wilson Brown. Carried forwards by Alves. As Leicester look for a route back into the game. Still Alves. Up here to Brunt. Cover. Wilson Brown. Pennant. McAteer making the move. And well dealt with by Mosquera in the end. Wolves with numbers back, hoping to protect their 2-goal lead in the opening stages of the second half. In swinging delivery from Braybrook, away by Lembakisa. Lembakisa with more defending to do. Cover. Gets it back again from Wilson Brown. Harkin back, helping out defensively. Wolves having to be patient. Up here for Wilson Brown. McAteer. Pond and then Hodge did enough. Ronan to Lembakisa. Or Mosquera nearly caught in possession. A little bit loose clearance from him as well. Zach Booth driving forwards and still. And again, Wolves doing enough defensively. Now they've been pushed right back onto the back foot so far. Appiah. Campbell. Seen precious little of the ball so far. Booth on the turn. It's the opposite number 11 involved in the game at the moment. And a little deflection, and thankfully the wrong side of the post. Pond with a block. And he's having to do an awful lot of work at the start of this second period. Alves still going, and a good save from Sharkic. Ronan applying pressure. Braybrook on the turn. Little tug back on him. Rather wasted ball forwards. This is Alves. McAteer. A lot more possession for the away side in the opening quarter of an hour or so of the second half, though. There will be quite a bit of time to be added on. But a few minutes of that was with the injury to the assistant referee. Wilson Brown has turned away from Griffiths. All seem relatively happy for Leicester to have the ball, especially in these kind of areas. Make them try and force the play. Braybrook blocked by Ronan. Helen's actually been in touch to say, I hope you got your boots with you, Mikey. You can run the line and commentate up close. I actually do have boots in the car, but I don't think they'd ever be as desperate enough to try and get me on running the line. There's more than 100 people who are fitter than I am who could do a better job. Sharkic out and alert. Hasn't had a huge amount to do, Matija Sharkic. Oldest man involved tonight. He's one of the youngest in Fraser. Couldn't hang on to possession. He's worked incredibly hard for his team. Would have been easy just to give that up. McAteer's ball, Pons covering header. But Whistle didn't get it clear. McAteer's doing really well. Decision to be made, and Adrian Quelch, the referee, decided there was no foul in there, and also no foul on Fraser either. Forward towards Pennant, McAteer nearly there, but Whistle back defending. And flag's gone up. Long kick going all the way through. You will be pleased to know that weather is an awful lot better now. And the pitch, to the ground staff's credit, has survived. Wolves change going shortly. As Pennant gets a talking to.
Substitution for Wolverhampton doing a fields number 7 Lee Harkin, replacement number 15 Oliver Tipton.
Well, that's a Potential change in tactics as well. Tipton a defender or midfielder. On for the forward, Lee Harkin. Maybe in to bolster the midfield, or perhaps three at the back. That's what looks like potentially Ian Sharps has switched to. Seen enough danger perhaps, and oh, now then, Mosquera. I'll just pause it here. I don't think there's any intention in there for Mosquera. You can see just to the right of your picture, Ian Sharps with hands in pockets. Sean Parrish and the coaching staff giving instructions. Tipton's done that role, the sweeper role, middle of the back three. Many a time for the under-18s, a couple of times for the 21s. It's a role that used to be occupied by Christian Marquez. Here is the new man. Wants to see it out of play. It's not going to go there, but he's done well, and give credit to Hodge for spotting the need for support for his teammate. Ronan winning it and giving chase. Ian Sharps has been around the place for a good while now, helping out different age groups and getting his chance to lead the 21s during this period. Fraser, Campbell. Getting on with it. Ronan, Griffiths. Hodge did well. Campbell. Great effort. Managed to palm it away there, Doherty. And too much pressure being applied by Fraser and Birtwistle. Wolves haven't had too much to shout about going forward second half, but it wasn't a bad effort from Chem Campbell. Alves blocked off by Birtwistle. Braybrook's ball. McAteer. Into Pennon. Alves. Managed to get his cross in the end, and what a block by Lembakisa to deny Zach Booth. Danger not cleared just yet. Another good block by Lembakisa. And Griffiths. It's blocked off by cover. Wolves can't afford to sit back too much here. Don't want momentum to go fully towards the away team. One goal back in it. They might fancy themselves to apply enough pressure for another. All about game management from here on in for the final 20 minutes or so. Mbakisa to the rescue a moment ago, but they won't want too many more of those type of opportunities. Another soft free kick. Lembakisa forwards. Fraser couldn't hang on to it, but he will get his team the throw. Now Campbell. There's two. In fact, he has a front two now. Griffiths to Hodge. Campbell. Did well to get it to Campbell again there, Joe Hodge. Now Griffiths. That's a nice little flick. Campbell. Or maybe tried to do too much. Ronan's done really well though. Excellent midfield play. Now Hodge. Birtwistle. Good spell again this from Wolves. Just taking the sting out of Leicester's momentum. Lembakisa. Ronan. Lembakisa again. Ronan looking for an option in field. Couldn't quite find Griffiths. Cover intercepted. There's Pond again. He's had a really good, solid game so far, Alfie Pond. And now Campbell. And it opens out for him to shoot. Oh, so close to a third. Loves that move, cutting in from the left onto his stronger right foot, Chem Campbell. And so many goals last campaign. He was top scorer with 13. And he was a whisker away from another then.
Leicester substitution, leaving the field with a 7, Casey McAteer. Replaced by number 12, Jamari Lindsay.
Jamari Lindsay on for Casey McAteer. This is Pennant. Mascara with a recovery challenge. Booth. Good block on it by Tipton. Pond again did really well. Hodge, much better spell this from Wolves. Birtwistle. Everybody had made the run it underneath it. We had touch over hit. Fraser for Lembakisa. Now Ronan. It's it back from Campbell again. Clever. Ronan. Oh, sensational. Absolutely superb. from a really classy player. Conor Ronan gets a third. It's no less than this under-21s team deserve. It's a brilliantly worked move, and from the edge of the penalty area, absolutely delightful.
Goal scorer for Wolverhampton Wanderers, number 10, Conor Ronan.
Well, he made his name in the under-18s and the under-21s, scoring goals like that from midfield, Conor Ronan. That's why Paul Lambert promoted him up into the first team all those years ago. Featured in cup matches and championship game away at Burton under Nuno. Had many loan spells away from the club, but there is something there that's meant they've kept him around. This year, getting his opportunity to be part of the first team squad for the first time really as a bona fide first team player. He would love to get a chance to play in the Premier League and arguably deserves it. But whistle at the other end. Pond did well. Here comes Hodge. On to Birtwistle. Good battling. 2 points worth making is credit to Ian Sharps and the coaching staff for the change of shape and formation that allowed Wolves to look a lot more comfortable after what was a tricky spell. But also credit to the players out on the field who defended stoutly, including Dexter Lembakisa with a couple of important blocks. Alfie Ponder's been really good as well. A goal back for Leicester in that first 15 minutes or so of the second half might have made things really difficult. Now, thanks to Conor Ronan's strike, here he is again. Wolves look comfortable again. Could they threaten more? Not quite with that ball. Hodge. Now Birtwistle. Good run for Birtwistle. Cross could have gone anywhere. Hodges' ball, couldn't quite get it through for the run of Lembakisa. Look at the pressing again from Wolves, swarming forwards. Chem Campbell, still running. Oh, unlucky. Campbell kept going. Sensed an opportunity to get his name on the score sheet. Lembakisa had a good game himself in that left back position. Naturally gifted two-footed player, athletic as well. Fraser got ahead on that crossfield ball. Good pressure from Ronan. The flag is going to go up against Harvey Griffiths. Interception from Pennant. Tipton did really well. Again, kept his eyes on the ball. Fraser. Griffiths. Ronan. Here come Leicester. Pond applying pressure to Alves. Pennant. Easy for Sharkic. And flag up. Appiah for Wilson Brown. Another change coming.
Substitution for U21s, leaving the field is number 9, Nathan Fraser. To place
Nathan Fraser.
17, Owen Farmer.
Going off, Owen Farmer. It's been in good form for the under-18s again. Gets another opportunity, stepping up a level. Alves. Booth. Good foot in there by Mosquera. Another good piece of play. Ronan driving Wolves forwards. Had the wherewithal to find support from Lembakisa. Pond with a cushioning header. Sharkic missed it just for a moment, but no alarm. Farmer applying pressure. Orson Brown for Doherty. There have been some really impressive performances tonight. Dexter Lembakisa, one of them. A little bit loose from Lembakisa, commentator's curse. Alves. Lembakisa with a recovery challenge. That'll be a late corner for Leicester. Plenty of gold shirts back to defend it. Has to go short. And it came all the way through. But again, Matthias Sharkic not troubled. So officially 3 minutes, but we did have a rather lengthy stoppage whilst the assistant referee got treatment and was replaced. And with all the substitutions, you'd expect there to be a good couple of minutes to be added on still. A little bit loose from Lembakisa again. One of the things that stands out about him as a young player is how he immediately responds and reacts. He got something on that cross again. Ends up going behind for a goal kick. Ronan for Tipton. Showed too much of that to Pennant. Still Pennant. Oh, good stop. Alves. Danger not over just yet. Good defending from Ronan to see it behind for the corner. Hasn't had a huge amount to do, the Wolves goalkeeper. Terrell Pennant pouncing on a bit of a loose pass from Ollie Tipton. And at full stretch, Sharkic parried it away. Corner comes in. Mosquera giving chase. He got there first, and well, he looked like he should win a free kick, but the referee has let an awful lot go so far tonight. And at least in that he's been consistent, though many would argue that should have been a foul. Hodge for Tipton. Can Wolves protect clean sheet now?
The fourth officials indicated a minimum of 7 minutes added time.
7 minutes being added on. Knew there'd be quite a bit. Happier for Doherty. It's currently Arsenal 1, Palace 1 in the night's other game. Premier League 2, Division 1. Palmer. Pennant. Gets it back from Wilson Brown. Alves. Finds no way through. Wilson Brown. Alves again. Might fancy having a go. And does, and well parried away by Sharkic. And called into action a couple of times now. His first Premier League 2 match of the season as he gets a bit of welcome game time. Number 2 goalkeeper at the club these days. Braybrook with a corner. Stands it up towards Wilson Brown, away by Mosquera. Alves. Leicester's main threat at the moment, but good pressure from Farmer and Ronan. Ronan wisely keeps hold of possession. That's the added experience of a 24-year-old who's been there and done it in key games. On loan last season in Scotland. Farmer was giving chase, hesitated. Goalkeeper's come a long way. Just about got the better of Campbell. Wolves look to be going up a place into 8th in the table. As a double change comes. Mr. Lembakisa replaced by Aaron Quito Diawa, and Jack Hodnett will be the other sub. For Connor Ronan. Well, no, I don't think it is Connor Ronan. He was walking off like he thought it was going to be him. I think that's Jem Campbell's number up instead.
Also leaving the field, number 11, Jem Campbell, replaced by number 16, Jack Hodnett.
Hodnett's had a good run of goal-scoring form. Struck against Man United and Tottenham in the last 2 Premier League 2 games. Farmer for Hodge. Now Mosquera. Wilson Brown brought it down. Doherty. Zach Booth. Braybrook. Now Palmer. Easy for Sharkic. Now, next up for the under-21s, next Monday, trip to West Ham, who are currently bottom of the table. They need 2 points from their 11 games. So a good opportunity to get a good run of form going, heading into a spell during the World Cup when Premier League Cup and Premier League International Cup takes over. Porto and Valencia amongst the teams coming to Wolverhampton. This is good football again. Hodnett not able to pick out a teammate. There's Farmer. Close. Very close to a fourth. Almost adding to the scoreline, Owen Farmer. Ronan with a corner. And the final action from a very accomplished performance from Wolves under-21s. Goals from Harvey Griffiths, Nathan Fraser, and an absolute beauty from Connor Ronan. So Ian Sharp's team moving up the table, going in the right direction, playing some lovely football with it. They could have scored more in truth. Only the weather looked like dampening their night. In the end, it was all too easy. Wolves 3, Leicester 0.